Okay, I'm back here at the second video today. I want to show you the second half of our project on number 10. I know some people are away and they like the videos to see the progress that we're making. So over here on number 10, like I said a couple weeks ago, we finished the green expansion and the side here, and that all came out nice. I would say that this might have been my favorite project, and it was definitely the hardest. It was really difficult to operate a machine around this small area. But what we did was we expanded the tee back here on 11 about 5 feet back. So we filled all this in. It was a lot of fill. I took half of this bunker away and then came back and reshaped it. I made it a little bit steeper. It's a little bit more of a pot bunker, and it's a little more simple, like I said, around the edges. From old photos, I saw that it had this shape to it. So I basically rebuilt this from where we're standing all the way over to the fence. I don't know if anybody remembers what it looked like back here, but there was no grass, there were tree roots, there were a couple small trees. It was very unsightly. So we're really proud of this project. Now when you stand on the back of this tee, hole number 11 looks a lot different. It looks like it plays longer, but just adding all the short grass through here, this whole area looks much bigger than it really is. Again, depth perception. Now I want to explain what I did down here a little bit. So now that we added the green, that we put the green expansion, I have a feeling that this hole is going to be much more difficult with a wedge in your hands. You're going to have to watch your spin, and we're going to monitor it so it doesn't get too unfair. But the ball is going to roll off the green at times. It's just the way it was designed, so we're going off Tillinghouse design. We're not trying to get crazy here. So what I did was, we're going to bring the approach right to the green, to the bunker here. That's what we have to sod. It got washed out a little bit, but we'll fix that also. So I shaved this down a little bit to make it not as severe. So hopefully I could get the balls to stop around here. It's a little bit flatter instead of it, stopping in the same spot where everybody hits or going all the way down to the bottom. Now, there's times where it's going to go down to the bottom when it's fast and firm. Like I said, we'll monitor this stuff we don't want to make it too unfair. It's definitely going to be more difficult, but we're going to bring the fairway. We're going to bring the fairway right up to that bunker. So everything in there, that dirt, is all going to be fairway. I raised it quite a bit so the ball hopefully doesn't go all the way down there, and I put a little flatter spot here. Again, we'll monitor it so it's not completely unfair, but I did change this a little bit. I don't know if you probably don't remember, but there's a big hump right here from the bunkers, and the ball came around this way and went down. Hopefully the ball will go in different spots and not go in the same spot at the bottom. So that was a pretty significant change that we made. And it's hard to see now, but it's going to look great. We're very proud of the 11 tee though, because that was difficult. That was the most difficult project we've done. But it held up after all that rain too. As you can see in the middle here, I left the sod in the middle of the bunker we didn't want to cut that out with this weather coming up because I was afraid I was going to lose that whole slope. So we're going to have older grass in the middle because it's already stable. If I sodded that with all new sod right now, we would be in big trouble. We redid these bunkers a dozen years ago, and it was one of my first projects here, and the company didn't pound in that enough, and it washed out about 3 times on us. So to avoid that, I left the sod that was there and just worked around it. That's the second half of the project. We're more or less done. We just got to get the sod with it. That's a day project. So I think when it's all said and done and the ropes are out and it's tied in, this is going to be a huge difference. It's going to be more difficult, and we're going to try to not make it as frustrating as possible. So see where we go with it, and again, I hope it's another thing you like. Thank you.